You know that moment, you're all dressed up, feeling beautiful, but something doesn't feel fresh. Maybe someone leans in for a hug, and you wonder, do I smell older? You're not alone. And yes, there's a real reason behind that scent. But here's the good news, we can erase it completely. What most people don't realize is that after age 60, our bodies naturally produce a compound that causes what some call old person smell. It's not about hygiene, it's about chemistry. And today, I'm going to show you 5 elegant modern perfumes that neutralize that scent, uplift your confidence, and even shock some doctors with how effective they are. As a woman over 60 myself, I know how important it is to feel and smell like our best selves. These fragrances aren't overpowering or trendy. They're refined, clean, and designed for mature women who take pride in their presence. When you walk into a room, you deserve to be remembered for your grace, not a scent you didn't ask for. In this video, I'll explain what causes age-related odor, why some perfumes make it worse, and which 5 fragrances not only erase it, but make you smell absolutely unforgettable. Stay with me until the end. I've got a bonus tip that could change how you wear perfume forever. Let's be real for a moment. You've probably walked into an elderly relative's house and caught that musty smell. Then one day, you think, wait, is that me? It's okay to wonder. And you're definitely not imagining it. This isn't about shame, it's about biology. Scientists have discovered that as we age, our bodies produce a compound called 2-nonamyl. It has a slightly greasy, grassy odor, and it starts showing up more in our 50s and 60s. No matter how clean you are, this natural compound lingers in the skin's oils. And yes, it can affect how we smell. So what exactly is 2-nonamyl? It's an organic compound created when our skin's fatty acids oxidize. As our hormone levels shift, especially after menopause, and our skin renews itself more slowly, these oxidized fats accumulate more. The result? A scent that's completely natural, but often misunderstood. It clings to fabrics, hair, and skin, even after a shower. Here's the tricky part. We can't smell it on ourselves. It's like nose blindness. You get used to your own scent, but others can pick it up, and sometimes they're too polite to say anything. That's why some women feel like people are pulling away or avoiding hugs, without understanding why. Let's clear this up. It's not about being dirty or neglectful. It's the same way our hair turns gray or our skin changes texture. But scent affects how we're perceived. And as women, we often associate scent with our femininity, our confidence, our sensuality. So yes, it matters. And here's where it gets frustrating. Many commercial perfumes, they just mask the odor. Worse, some actually mix with that 2-nonamyl compound and make it even more noticeable. That heavy floral or overly sweet scent you wore in your 30s. It might not work with your body now, but don't worry, there are solutions. Some fragrances are specifically formulated to work with mature skin and actually neutralize that natural scent, not cover it. In just a moment, I'll show you 5 incredible perfumes that older women love, and that completely change how others experience your presence. Close your eyes for a second. What's the one scent that reminds you of your mother? Your first love? A moment you felt powerful? Scent isn't just perfume. It's memory, mood, and identity in a bottle. Science tells us that our sense of smell is directly tied to the limbic system, the part of our brain that controls emotions and memory. That's why the right fragrance can instantly lift your spirit, calm your nerves, or even help you feel 20 years younger. It's not a luxury, it's self-connection. At this stage in life, confidence doesn't come from trends, it comes from authenticity. And wearing a beautiful, clean, mature fragrance is one of the quietest yet most powerful ways to say, I know who I am. It's how we enter a room, how we're remembered, how we hold space without saying a word. But here's what's important. Our skin chemistry changes over time. Hormones shift. Our skin gets drier, The perfumes that once smelled amazing at 35 might feel heavy or sour at 65. That's not a flaw. It's nature's way of saying, you've evolved. So should your scents. Multiple studies show that older adults who wear a daily fragrance report feeling more energetic, more attractive, and even more social. It becomes part of a morning ritual, like brushing your hair or choosing your outfit. A spritz of fragrance isn't just cosmetic. It's emotional armor. It tells the world, I care about how I feel, not just how I look. So today I invite you to rediscover fragrance, not to cover anything up, but to reveal something true about yourself. Grace, strength, resilience, even flirtation. You'll find all of that in the right perfume. And in just a moment, I'll show you 5 scents that embody those qualities beautifully. But first, let's talk about how to choose the right perfume. Because once you understand what to look for, everything changes. Let me guess, you've held on to that same perfume since the 90s because it used to smell amazing on you, but now it just feels off. That's not your imagination. Your skin has changed, and your fragrance should too. As we age, our skin becomes drier and more alkaline. That means perfume doesn't cling the same way, and heavy scents can turn sour faster. What worked at 35 might now overwhelm your natural chemistry at 65. So the trick is choosing a scent that works with your body, not against it. Here's what to look for. Fresh, clean bases, think citrus. Green tea, soft florals. Low aldehyde content. Those sharp, powdery notes can turn metallic on mature skin. Natural notes, like vetiver, neroli, lavender, and musk, that soften and blend beautifully. Light to moderate sillage. You want to draw people in, not bowl them over. If you're trying to neutralize that age-related scent we talked about earlier, look for ingredients known for their cleansing or skin-freshening properties. Citrus oils, like bergamot or lemon. White tea or green tea. Soft musks and light woods. These don't just smell good, they actually interact with that 2-nonenal compound and tone it down naturally. And here's a secret. Most women don't know your perfume needs a base to cling to. So apply an unscented moisturizer first, especially to dry areas like elbows and neck. You'll find your fragrance lasts longer and smells more balanced throughout the day. Alright. Now that you know what causes that so-called old person smell, and how your fragrance can either fight it or worsen it, let's talk solutions. These 5 perfumes are favorites among mature women because they neutralize odors, gently work with changing skin chemistry, and smell absolutely timeless. Let's begin. First on our list is Skin by Clean Reserve, and the name says it all. It smells like freshly washed, glowing skin. Not perfumey. Not heavy. Just you, but softer and cleaner. Top notes: fresh musk, honeydew, lotus blossom. Mid notes: dewy petals, tonka bean. Base notes: warm skin musk, salted praline. This one is subtle but powerful. It contains natural skin musks that actually blend into your body's scent profile and balance any unwanted sharpness, like the oxidized oils we mentioned earlier. What I love most is that this isn't a statement perfume. It's a whisper. The kind of scent people notice when they lean in and say, you smell so clean. Perfect for daily wear, especially if you want something non-overpowering. Next is one that doctors and dermatologists love for mature skin, Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. This one smells like standing on the cliffs by the ocean, the breeze blowing through your linen blouse. It's airy, fresh, and grounding. Top notes: ambrette seed, a clean musk. Mid notes: sea salt. Base notes: earthy sage, driftwood. This is a unisex scent, which means it avoids those oversweet or powdery floral notes that can turn stale on older skin. The salt and sage actually help cut through any musty base odors, leaving a sense of freshness all day. A little goes a long way, and it layers beautifully with moisturizers or body oils. 3. Hermes Un Jardin sur le Nil. If you want a fragrance that feels both elegant and alive, this is it. Un Jardin sur le Nil by Hermès is inspired by the gardens along the Nile River in Egypt. And it's the opposite of heavy. It's fresh, green, and full of life. Top notes: green mango, grapefruit. Mid notes: lotus, bulrush. Base notes: sycamore, incense. What makes this one special is the green mango, that tart, fresh edge that cuts through any stale or oily undertones on the skin. Add in watery lotus and soft wood. You've got something that smells cultured, sophisticated, and youthful without trying to be young. This is for the woman who reads poetry, sips herbal tea, and walks barefoot through her garden at sunrise. This one might surprise you. It's from Japan's Shiseido, and it's called Ginza. Named after Tokyo's most elegant district, it combines clean florals with grounding woods and pink peppercorn. And yes, it's surprisingly doctor recommended for its ability to neutralize lingering skin odors. Top notes: pomegranate, pink pepper. Mid notes: magnolia, jasmine. Base notes: hinoki wood, sandalwood, patchouli. Hinoki wood is known in Japan for its purifying, almost spa-like scent. Combined with soft jasmine and a light, non-cloying floral, it creates an aura that says, "I'm graceful, I'm grounded, and I take care of myself." What's amazing is how long it lasts. 8 hours plus on mature skin when applied after moisturizing. And finally, we have what I call the invisible power scents. Another 13 by Le Labo. This one isn't for everyone, but those who wear it, they swear by it. It smells like clean paper, warm skin, and a hint of light musk. It's not floral. It's not fruity. It's mysterious. Top notes: ambroxan. Mid notes: eso e super, moss. Base notes: jasmine, pear musk. Ambroxan is a synthetic molecule that mimics ambergris, and it's incredibly clean. It acts like a scent enhancer, adjusting to your skin. On mature skin, it smells luxurious, almost like fresh cotton with depth. And the best part, it doesn't clash with your body's chemistry. It adapts to it. I call this a des skin. You have to be close to notice its scent, and that's what makes it unforgettable. So there you have it. 5 extraordinary perfumes that don't just smell good. They erase the unwanted, highlight the beautiful, and evolve with you. Whether you love something light and airy, or deep and soulful, there's something here that says, "I am still blooming." Be honest. Have you ever sprayed perfume on your wrists, rubbed them together, and walked out the door, only to wonder why it disappeared by lunch? Most women do it wrong. And mature skin? It needs extra care to hold on to scent. Here's why your perfume might not last as long as it used to. As we age, our skin loses moisture and oil content. And that matters because perfume needs a soft, moisturized base to cling to. Think of it like painting on dry canvas. It flakes, it fades. But moisturize that canvas. The color sticks and glows. So let's start with preparation. This alone can extend your fragrance by hours. Step 1. After showering, apply an unscented or lightly scented body lotion. Shea butter, almond oil, or fragrance-free creams are ideal. Step 2. Let your skin absorb it for about 5 minutes. Then apply your perfume. The oils in the moisturizer will lock in the scent, almost like sealing it under a protective layer. Now, let's talk placement. Most people know about the wrists and neck, but did you know there are other more effective spots? Here are the best places to apply perfume for lasting impact. Behind the ears, inside your elbows, at the base of your throat, behind your knees, around your belly button. Yes, really. These areas radiate gentle body heat, which helps release the scent slowly throughout the day. And here's something I wish someone told me years ago: never rub your wrists together after spraying perfume. Why? Because that friction breaks down the delicate molecules in the fragrance and shortens its lifespan. Just spritz. Let it air dry, and you're good to go. Here are a few bonus tricks. Spray a little on your hairbrush before brushing your hair. It holds scent beautifully without damaging strands. Add a light spritz to your clothing lining. Not the outer layer, but underneath scarves or collars. Fabric holds scent longer than dry skin. For travel or long days, keep a travel-size rollerball in your handbag for a midday refresh. Perfume is more than a smell. It's part of your presence. And with just a little care and technique, it can become a powerful part of your self-care ritual, something that reminds the world and yourself that you are elegant, evolving, and full of grace. Let's be real for a moment. This video wasn't just about perfume. It's about something deeper. It's about how we show up in the world, especially after 60, when it feels like we start to become invisible. Fragrance is memory. It's identity. A scent can bring back decades in a single breath. The joy of a first love, the comfort of a mother's hug, the confidence of walking into a room and knowing you belong there. So when we talk about finding a perfume that erases that so-called old person smell, what we're really talking about is reclaiming that connection to ourselves, to how we want to feel, and how we want to be remembered. Let's face it, we live in a culture that's obsessed with youth. It tells women that after a certain age we've lost our glow, our sensuality, our importance. But here's the truth. Your worth doesn't expire. And wearing a beautiful, intentional fragrance is a subtle yet powerful way to say, I am still here. I am still a woman. I still matter. It's not vanity. It's dignity. Choosing a scent, applying it with care, noticing how it evolves on your skin throughout the day. That's a ritual. And rituals matter, especially in seasons of life where change is constant. Perfume can ground you, remind you of your femininity, your softness, your strength. It's not about covering something up. It's about revealing something real. Your essence. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are not too old to be desired, admired, or seen. And if something as simple as a spritz of perfume helps you feel a little more radiant, a little more you, then I say lean into it, own it, celebrate it. This matters because you matter. So whether you wear perfume every day, or just on special occasions, choose something that makes you feel confident. Choose something that whispers your name long after you've left the room. You're not fading, you're evolving. And that deserves a signature scent. Before we go, I want to say something from the heart. Thank you. Thank you for taking time for you today. This video wasn't just about perfumes. It was about reclaiming beauty, identity, and presence at every stage of life. Aging doesn't erase our elegance. It refines it. So the next time you choose a fragrance, whether it's soft, spicy, or floral, let it be a mirror of your spirit. A reminder that you're allowed to take up space. You're allowed to be radiant. Because aging isn't about disappearing. It's about becoming undeniably yourself. Now I want to hear from you. What's your signature scent? That one fragrance that makes you feel unstoppable. Drop it in the comments below. You never know who you might inspire. If this video lifted you up, or even made you think differently about aging, I'd be honored if you subscribed. I create thoughtful, empowering content for women over 60, from self-care and wellness to beauty, fashion and confidence. And if you're curious about how to build a skincare routine that works with mature skin, not against it, then click right here to watch that next. You're not invisible. You're unforgettable. Stay beautiful. Stay bold, and I'll see you in the next one.